Morning, guys. Good morning, guys. In Hampton, Tennessee, taking the Blue Blaze from the parking lot after having been dropped off by Boots Off. The Blue Blaze up to the trail and over Pond Mountain this morning. It is a beautiful morning, but it is unbelievably cold. It is just bitter cold. I'm not even going to be able to continue to film right now. I don't know if it's in the teens. It is the 5th of April. This year, it just won't stop. And then 2 days from now, we're supposed to have snow and sleet or freezing rain. So we're gonna have to do some sort of, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to jump up to Damascus, then come back on Sunday to fill in the gap. This year, this year, it's so beautiful this morning though. It really is. But my frostbite that I got in the Smokies, I literally still cannot feel my fingers. That was weeks and weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It just won't stop. This year, it is absolutely stunning. So I don't know. My fingers are so cold. I'm gonna stop filming. I'm gonna hopefully get some body heat up, trying to go up this hill. And then we'll see. So I'll get back with you. Okay, real quick, I've warmed up enough to at least use the camera to show you the trailhead again. Came by here yesterday afternoon, back east, and Z's mom. So back east, right, is Not Today and Z's mom. I'll shoot up a picture of the two of us, but that is Z's mom is Hiker's mom, and she literally saved my life yesterday. They did. And such a huge shout out to them, in all honesty, in so many ways. So back east took 2 days off because they found a lost dog along this trail that was tangled up in the briars. And to save that dog's life, they took 2 days off. Were able to find the home for the dog, and they are shooting up with RTK up to Tennessee 91, and actually slacking back to Boots Off tonight, getting 21 or 22 miles in. And Hiker's mama is heading back up north, back home, I think tomorrow. But I just want to give a huge shout out to them. Not only to say thanks for helping me out and helping RTK out, but I'm really just amazed by these folks this year, and maybe other years as well, who are taking time off for themselves to sort of reset in the early to mid part of their careers, to say, is this where we want to be and where we want to go? And like Clooney and Bear Meat and Ben and Rose and Z's and not today. You know, these people are amazing people. They really are, as young couples who are willing to do this. It's just so far from anything I could have done or experienced. You know, they bring a lot of life to this trail and to this journey. And anyway, it's just been an honor and a privilege to know these folks, and to have yesterday getting to spend a little bit of time with them was really cool, and hopefully maybe again tonight. Anyway, so as I start this, I just wanted to sort of reach back to yesterday and appreciate, you know, what happened and what it is, and give some real life to this morning. So okay guys, I'm going to take on Pound Mountain, slam this out, get my 11.5 in. I think you can probably tell from my voice that I picked up a cold. So in addition to everything else, I've got a cold that's kind of beating me up last night and today. So I just need to pound this out, get this, you know, passed, and frankly, get out of this area and get up to Virginia before Saturday, and before yet another storm comes in. So let me get to it, and I will get back to you. What a beautiful campsite this would be. As I was walking along here, I was thinking about this forest and all the hardwoods, and how this area would be so productive hunting and fishing, as far as providing shelter. And, you know, I was saying to myself, wow, you could see and sort of feel like the Cherokee, the Iroquois up north, early settlers, what they must have felt like as they found these forests, really, which probably looked very much like they look today. I apologize to those of you who maybe liked the blather a little bit less, or whoa. Hello. Look at that. I hope you can see. I came around that bend. I guess I turned the camera on at the right time. Nice. Okay. In many ways that plays into what I've been thinking, and I want to sort of document for myself and maybe express to you, hear your commentary and thoughts. So, as I had mentioned at the summit of Pound Mountain, in my approach to the trail as I went up it, I did that 4 miles in under 2 hours up that hill, and it was driven by sort of anger and venom, focused on all the wrong things, as far as all of the issues I was having after I was dropped off and how the bitter cold had just set me to a mindset that was like, you know, damn this mountain, I will march myself up it. I didn't even use my poles. I literally ran up it. And then I got to the top and something stopped me and spoke to me, and it's made me think for the last hour as I've made my way down through this beautiful path and this beautiful trail about maybe, you know, how it's speaking to me or how I want it to speak to me. Anyway, I was thinking, because Georgia and Tennessee I have perceived entirely different than North Carolina. And, you know, I've made my comments about North Carolina previously. But it has bothered me. Like, why do you feel this way? And in many ways, this day, this path, I think has helped me sort of codify and understand maybe my feelings. So here we are, winding through this landscape with the terrain, with the curvature of the earth. Even though hundreds of thousands or maybe even millions of people have hiked this and created this path before us, we're alone. And the route that this is taking complements the terrain, complements this mountain. It doesn't try to contrast itself with this mountain. It doesn't try to conquer this mountain. It flows, it ebbs and flows with the terrain and with the natural features of it. And when that happens, no matter my mental mindset at the time, it just clicks me out of it and changes my sort of attitude and focus almost immediately. I think you've even seen it where I may have been chirping at some point and then just see something that's so striking it just stops me in my tracks. So here, once again, the designers of this trail took this. Maybe they followed animal trails. Maybe they followed the trail of the Cherokee or of the Iroquois up north or of the early explorers, because they're walking with the nap of the earth. They're walking with the curvature of this mountain. And it's a dance that you're doing with this mountain. And it feels so good. It does connect you to the land as you wind your way through, as though nobody else had walked it. Just you. How would I go down this hill? How would I cross this, pristine territory? And instead of trying to conquer it, instead of trying to own it, I don't know when I'll leave this place. I know that it can be brutal. I know that it's bigger than I am. I know that I am a speck in something much larger than myself. This could be a brutal environment and could quickly put you in your place. So working with the trail, working with the land seems so much more in harmony and so much sounder as far as an approach. And what I really don't want out of this trail are a bunch of stories of how I conquered this summit or that summit. I'd much prefer to have it what the flora and fauna that I saw or was exposed to, how the grace of these mountains were sort of etched in my mind. Here's a shot from the Wilber Dam, sort of an interesting rock formation. So I guess they don't release water from this dam, or at least not here. I'll just show you the other side. Boom. So I'm coming into the final leg here around Wilber Dam. I'll be moving up and through here to the parking lot, and then that will terminate my 10.5. In my case, actually an 11.5, because I did the 1 mile blue blaze from the parking lot, but the 10.5 mile trek for today. It's been fine. I mean, with my cold, this is probably the best thing. Then tomorrow, looks like we're gonna get a ride up to Tennessee 91, hike from there, the 22 miles up to Damascus, 0 on Saturday when the weather's supposed to be so bad. Then on Sunday, come back and do between Wilber Dam and Tennessee 91. Then from there, pick up at Damascus and head north through Virginia. But we pretty much have to do this once again because of the weather, which is calling for sleet, freezing rain. It's not a bad little spot through here. It's pretty. A little rough on the knee, but that'll be okay. All right, so with that, I will bid you a fair goodbye and pick it up tomorrow from Tennessee 91 northbound to Damascus.